thought I'd make a video that the kind that I was looking for when I was trying to make a decision whether or not to buy this Chinese Type 53 surplus rifle. It's less expensive than the M44. The reviews pretty mixed when you read up on the rifle. Some of them come in extraordinarily bad shape, and it's pretty much a crapshoot when you order. I ordered this one from Buds. The price was $119 including shipping. That was really good. Right now you can also get an M44. I saw them at Classic Firearms, and I bought one of those too, and they were $229 plus shipping. So there's about $120 difference between the two rifles. Even though I was trying to decide which one, I wound up buying both, so the point became kind of moot. But this will compare them to a certain extent, but mostly go over what I did with my Type 53. And this is it right here. As you see, the wood came in, it's not that great, but compared to some of the other ones I've seen and some of the reviews, it's really not that bad. I've already cleaned it, but all I really did with this one, took a hair dryer to it and ran it over just small parts at a time, like I'd say about this much at a time, ran it over a few times, and then I took a paper towel and wiped. I did that. The entire stock probably took maybe a half hour or so to finish. Stock is ugly, no question, but it's in pretty good shape besides the ugly factor. The M44 is much prettier than this rifle. The other parts, as you see there, I disassembled the rifle, and what I did, once again after viewing some tapes, some YouTube videos, I decided to try the boiling water method for the metal parts. And what I did is I disassembled the bolt and the magazine and trigger guard, and I put them all in a small plastic container and put some, not quite boiling water in, but just before boiling I heated some up on the stove, and then I poured it into this container. Let it sit in there probably a total of 10 minutes, agitating a little bit. The parts got very hot. I took them out with using pliers actually, and then I wiped them down and applied a little bit of CLR and wiped them down. That's really all I did, and to be honest, they're really nice. Everything's in great shape. I did the same with the remainder of the rifle with the receiver barrel and trigger, and I just used a larger garbage can, one of the small kitchen ones. I filled it with water. It wasn't tall enough. I could get about half the rifle in at a time, so I just did that, tilted a little bit so I got up to the sights each way it went in, and once again left about 5 minutes each side. I then ran I just used a cleaning rod with some hops or hoppies #9, and after the first pass from the breech to the muzzle, a large glob, probably a tablespoon size glob of cosmoline came out really easy, and the bore is absolutely surprisingly nice. I'll show that to you also at the end of the video. But the rifle overall, I'm very happy. My expectations were very, very low. I just thought I would have a beater here, something, a project to work on, and if I want to do the stock, which I don't think I'm going to do anything to, I just heated it up like I said and wiped off all the cosmoline. It's a pretty good job, not much coming off at this point. Probably do it another couple times. I'm just going to assemble it and shoot it at this point. Now for the extra $120 real price, I'll show you what you get. First of all, the Chinese Type 53 came in just this plain old box. As you can see, it came this way. There was a hole ripped through the side of the box. That's from the bolt handle. It was loosely packed in there with a little bit of a ball of some kind of plastic that kept from sliding around too much, but it was loosely packed in there. Not the greatest job of packing. Once again, I'm very happy with the rifle though. The rifle I got from Classic Firearms is this one here. This is actually the box it came in, and and you can see it's a much better box. The other box is really just an empty box. In here you can see this rifle, and it's really beautiful. Far nicer than the Type 53. So if you're looking for a good looking rifle, and in reality that's a better rifle but at a greater cost, this is certainly nice, really nice. And I will give my opinion. If I were to buy just one, there's no doubt I would pick up the M44, at least the one I got from Classic. Is just amazing. The bore is beautiful. I haven't cleaned this one at all. It's bright. The wood is absolutely beautiful. It's all matching. The Type 53, I got lucky with that. It was all matching except for the butt plate. That part doesn't really matter, but I was happy that the bolt and receiver matched. But this M44, it's a 1943. Very, very happy with it. Only 50,000 were produced that year. Who knows how many survived the war? Of the millions and millions of these made, so none of these are rare at all, including the one I got, but it is absolutely beautiful. Once again, my opinion would be, if you're just going to buy one, the extra 100, 120 it costs to buy the M44, I would do that. I'm glad I have both though, as the one I will probably shoot the most, because I tend to collect more than shoot, will be this Type 53, mainly because of the wood. I'm going to try now to get a shot of the bore, so there'll be a slight break when I try to set it up. So here's a picture of the bore, I hope. Okay, here goes. I do not have a bore light. I have a flashlight at the other end of this, but the bore, as you can see, it's mirror bright, good rifling. This is the Chinese Type 53. I'm extremely happy with the bore. Couldn't be happier, actually. It didn't look quite this good when I first got it, even though it did look good. I could tell it was still shiny. I couldn't see the rifling as well, even though I could see it for sure, but it just came out to mirror. And this was really just boiling for a few minutes, not boiling, but soaking in a few minutes, and just before boiling water, and then running some Hoppies whatever 9 through it, and then putting a coat of CLR after that. I'm very happy with both purchases. Again, my opinion, the M44 way nicer, but if you're looking for a gun to shoot, not worry about the finish as much, you can do that. I didn't clean the M44 yet. Maybe I'll try to put a picture of the bore of that one on. The bore is really nice on there too. Okay, here's my attempt at the bore of the M44. Once again, this is prior to cleaning. I haven't done anything to it. This is just how it came. I'll do my best here. Just have a flashlight in the end, and I think you can kind of tell a little bit. Anyway, sorry about the shaking. This rifle is a little heavier because it's fully assembled, but that's it. Great rifle. I think either one you'll enjoy. I'm looking forward to shooting. Have plenty of ammo. That's the one ammo I can get right now in this great ammo shortage of 2013. You can get that online. I actually bought some at Sportsman's Guide. Paid $160. They had a free shipping offer, and that's for 2 tins or 1 case, 880 rounds. That's not bad. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great day.